Hello, welcome to another Gundam Operation 2 video. That is the Zssa level 4, which is 650, but I'm going to be using it at 700 at Arctic Base. And it's an ace match, so thankfully I have Tara with me, so I'm not by myself on Arctic Base as a support. At 700, but yeah, we are using the Zssa. If you guys don't know, I have plenty of matches recorded with the Zssa, or videos on the Zssa. I think this is easily one of the top 3 supports in the game. There's so many good things about it. You have the dreaded AoE missiles, really quick to stun people. It does not care if you have maneuver armor or or shock dampeners, and in some cases, even if you have damage control, if you're fast enough on the draw, AoE missiles and then some other kind of weapon, and you'll get a stun. And it does have ballistic damage as well, a lot of ballistic damage. You'll see a poor Sinanju just get melted, and even some unicorns. Like it's really not a suit to mess around with if you're face charging it, because it does have ways to counter you if you just think you can just get an easy kill. Now, of course, you're coming up behind the Zssa, then it's an easy kill, but besides the point, we are using this at 700. This is a 650 suit, and if you guys recognize the paint scheme, we have lovingly called this paint scheme the Musa, because, looks like a cow, and it rhymes with the Zssa, so we'll see what the Musa can do here today. And as you can see, I am just trying to avoid getting as close as possible to the unicorns. Obviously, the unicorns and there is a Banshee this match as well. Known for really good melee combos, and I don't really want that to be applied to me, because I am a big body support. There are some things that Zssa actually has skill-wise that can help against the unicorns at 700. Now, it does have damage control, so the typical shrapnel stun that the unicorn has will not work. I think even a few times this match, they'll even throw in Vulcans, and I'm still not going to get stunned as fast as nearly as other people, right? And I do have, I can't remember the name of the skill off the top of my head. It does have explosion radius resistance, where essentially you don't get stunned. You'll take damage, but you won't get stunned from a blast radius, which can help against the beam magnum. Now, witness this Sinanju's soul leave his body. Alright, goodbye. Blessed be thee. Now, we go on to the rest of the match here, where I'm pretty sure that unicorn, yeah, he does, I don't think he has beam resistance. That was almost 3,000 damage on the beam rifle on a 700 suit, so, yeah, definitely doing some good damage here with the Zssa if I manage to get some hits in. And of course, another benefit the Zssa has as well is because of all this wear and tear damage it has, like the fire missiles or just using the missiles on their own, the regular missiles. The Unicorn's NTD mode, if you're not aware, the NTD mode will actually slowly drain the Unicorn's health until it has, until its NTD mode reaches a time limit that'll let it get Awakening. Now, the Zssa can abuse this because, hey, if you're already losing health, I'm going to make you lose health even quicker. It's yeah, honestly, the Zssa, it's a pretty, I didn't think it was going to go as good as I thought it was, playing this on Arctic Base. Now, obviously, there are some reasons for that. As I mentioned, there's a Banshee on the enemy team. He has actually not gone after me too many times. I don't know if it's just because he hasn't found me yet, or maybe he's focused on just something else going on. But yeah, I've actually been left alone, surprisingly. Unfortunately, I do remember exactly how much damage a raid does to me. Whenever aces get selected, I get sandwiched between a NTD unicorn and a Banshee, and yeah, you don't live that long. Speaking of NTD mode, alright, there you go, get stunned unicorn, take some damage. Here's some more AoEs, because I can just keep on sending those out. There's some more damage. There you go. Hey, you're going to rush towards me? Okay. Step 1 of fighting a Zssa. Don't face charge the Zssa. If the Zssa is facing you, don't boost towards it. Try to get around its side, because obviously the AoE missiles are just... Again, the AoE missiles really, really hard carry this suit at the higher costs. But yeah, anyway, we do have 30 seconds left in the match, everybody's ready to go except for me, but obviously I think we're just going to wait until aces get selected. As you can see there, ace selection soon. It is 9,000, almost 10,000 to 6,000. We've been keeping up ahead of the enemy team, even though they have our points. Thankfully, this is not a match where you get to base bomb, so they're not going to get too far ahead if they if we all spawn in. But hey, aces are about to come in, and I believe it will be me in the Zssa, surprisingly. I really didn't want this to happen, but it happened. I was like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna rock it out. And unfortunately, this is the part where I get sandwiched because I kind of just leave myself in a corridor. And yeah, not the smartest decision. At least I'll get a confirmed assist by getting some damage off on this unicorn. All right, there's the Banshee from behind. Oh, okay, no, the unicorn just went by. Here's the Banshee. There we go. Yeah, not gonna live too long here. Yeah. 64 health and a shattered dream. But yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen if you just get touched with a stun at close range by those suits. Oh, the unicorn killed me. Okay, well. Alright. Now, one of the tough things here, if you notice here, I am the ace, and the raid is the enemy ace. Now, I think I'll try to explain this as best as I can. As you guys know, I'm not that good at explaining things half the time. Now, something that's really going to be bad for the Banshee here is that he's not going to get that many more points by killing me as the ace. Now, if I was the ace and somebody else was the ace on his team, he would have a quick and easy time just running over here and just spamming me to death. It just killing me really, really fast and quick. Or, you know, if he was the ace and I'm just a regular suit, he can just abuse, just keep getting kills off of me. Now, when I'm the ace and he's the ace, if he's the ace, obviously he's going to be targeted more by all the generals on the team. He becomes a infinitely more valuable target, which is going to be harder for him to get to me. And because I'm the ace, he doesn't get that much more damage or that much more points from killing me. Only 50 more damage or 50 more points for killing me while he's the ace. And obviously, since I'll probably be protected a little bit more, again, it's just going to be harder for him to approach. He has to actually just do the ace job normally, as if he was a general, which is going to be, again, it's just a tough thing to do as a raid if you become the ace. Not saying it's impossible, of course, but, you know, just tough. Alright, we got the enemy ace destroyed. You know, we had that vantage point, the high ground here. Alright, attack the unicorn. We are going to get another stun here. Alright, get him stunned. Nice 2,000 damage. And, of course, I attracted his attention. Thankfully, Taru, and I don't know why the rest of the enemy team followed Taru to go kill him. But I guess they didn't want to go touch me since they're like, hey, let's not go hit the ace. So I'm going to go retreat into my natural habitat, and one of the best habitats for a Zssa to be in, a corridor. And the unicorn's going to follow me into a corridor. Now, of course, he probably just needs a kill real fast because, you know, he is losing. But, yeah, this is my natural habitat. And I'll have, you know, the Zssa, again, it's just a really devastating suit at this. There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to run, unicorn. AoE missiles, beam shotgun, you cannot move to the side. Yeah, you're gone. But hey, mission completed. And there we are with the Musa. And let's see what we got going on here. Almost 8,000 individual score. And I will praise the Silver Bullet. Or no, that's the Unicorn, my bad. He did get some good damage off. And hey, second place, 5-2. Almost 100k damage. And I did get a pretty good assist score. Obviously, our team was doing really good. As you saw from our unicorn getting over 150k damage, he was really rocking. I'm going to assume he was rocking the Banshee, and that's why he wasn't bothering me. So good on the unicorn player, and of course Taru did really well at the end, distracting the whole enemy team. And yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the Zssa. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And again, as I said, I have plenty of videos of this suit, and it's just a really good suit. It's really solid. It feels like one of those supports that when you do well with it, it's because you're actually doing good, and not because the raid isn't attacking you. There are a lot of suits in this game, like generals and raids, that where you can do good skill wise, right? And Zeus is one of those few supports where I just feel like I'm doing really well with it because I am doing good with it. It's not because Taru comes in to save my ass against a raid and I get to live a little bit longer, right? It has ways to punish people that think they can just walk up and just hit you, which is really good. You know, the Sturm Gallus, of course, you know, if he gets stunned on me first, I'm fucking dead. But you can actually fight back some of those raids that are notorious at killing supports, right? And of course, any generals that think they can just walk up to you and think you're an easy target as well. There are some people in this game where they'll just pick generals, or, you know, not specifically just do this, but, you know, they'll think, okay, support, I can just stun it, I can go up to and melee it. Again, with the Zssa, it's a lot harder, because if it's facing your general direction, it has ways to stun you very, very easily. Now, the only downside is that the suit does have a bit of a learning curve, so it's just not going to be... If you're a newer player, this is probably not the support you want to pick first. You want to get used to it. You want to know what your weapons do, what weapons to switch to, and you know, which situation you want to use them in. And there's even some stuff I forget about time to time. Like, sometimes I'll forget I have fire missiles, or even that this thing has Vulcans, you know? Which is kind of funny to think about, because I don't even use the Vulcans half the time, because the AoE missiles are really good at finishing off pilots as well. Like, there's so many good things and versatility and utility that this suit has, and every time I get a chance to gush about it, I will gush about it, because it's just a really good suit. And honestly, after playing a few 700 matches, this was not my first time playing 700 with this suit. I have played a few more since then. I think 3-4 more. Including one in space. I can see this having a level 5. Now, of course, when the Unicorn and the Banshee do get nerfed at some point, we'll probably see a rise of EZZs, which Zssa can't really handle an EZZ because it can't stun it. But that's one of the few suits the Zssa can't stun. But yeah. Anyway, that'll be it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.